Hello, beautiful people, tribe of many colors. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. So, the energy pushed me to come. I've been tired, but the energy pushed me to come. I found my second wind. I'm here to tell you all the revelations that the universe has given to me, right? And I'm showing up with joy and love and support for everything you're doing, for all the effort you're putting into growing and teaching and learning yourself. Okay? That deserves an applause. I'm happy for you. Okay? And we're going to start off with some happiness. Because the message is, okay, it's time for us to start being happy for other people. Point blank, period. Okay? We have to start being happy for other people. Here's why. When you're only happy for yourself, right? Remember, the joy of each and every one of us expands the planet in its energy. It feeds off our joy and then it gives it back to us through nature. So the more that you're happy, the more energy you have to give to the earth, the planet, the universe, and the more that energy feeds back into you. If you're only happy for yourself, you're giving your share half as much, which means when it's time for you to harvest and reap, you're only going to receive half as much. Right? So you want to give a full dose of happiness. A full dose of happiness is you receiving it and feeling it within yourself, and then you feeling it for other people. You got to start being happy for other people when they're making it, when they're overcoming, when they're making their small steps. Say you want to lose weight and you only got 1 pound off today. Be happy for that. Be happy for that. If you were tempted to eat that cookie and you said no, be happy for that. Be happy for the small things you do, and be happy for the small things other people are doing. And that way you grow your happiness in full. You have full spectrum happiness. Okay? And it's not just a benefit to you, it's a benefit to the world. Because the more you experience joy, the more joy there is in the world. Don't forget your importance. You are super important to how this planet functions. And when you're not happy, there's a part of the world that's not happy. Because you are a part of it. And if you don't show up happy, there's a part of it that's missing happiness. So be happy. Find something to be grateful for and be happy. When it's hard for me to do that, I look at my dog's underbite. My white dog Dallas this is his underbite, and when I want to just have a little bit of a laugh, I just look at his face. So, if you have pets, my dog lovers, my cat lovers, my lizard lovers, my bird lovers, just look at their cute little face and just laugh. Okay? The animals are there to help us to be in that joy, right? That's why we got them. Even when they frustrate us, even when they piss us off, all the animals we have, all the pets we have, even it's the little squirrel that comes down your window from the tree across the street, every animal that's in our life is there to help us grow the happiness that the world needs at this time. So if you feel like you're here to save the planet, guess what's probably the most important thing for you to do right now? Be happy. Okay? Do your best to be in joy and know that at any point in time you can tap into that and change the way you feel so that you can feel joy and happiness. You have that power. Don't deny yourself that transition, right? Don't get comfortable being angry and down and negative. Don't get comfortable there. Take the effort to remind yourself that you can be joyful in this moment, and it will be so because you are co-creator with everything, and that's the power you have. Just like that. All right. Next, patience. Patience, patience, patience. And I know you're tired of hearing about it. Patience. I'm tired of hearing about patience. Patience needs to hurry up and show up. That's how I feel sometimes. Like, patience, hurry up. Which is contradictory, isn't it? But it's hard for me to be patient. It's especially if it's not just always about wanting something and not having the patience for it. Sometimes when you are able to manifest and you see exactly what you want and you know it's already coming, sometimes we want to jump the creative process and we're like, look, I already know how it's going to be. But sometimes the patience is necessary because no matter what we're creating, the universe says, I'm going to put in this ingredient. And it's probably something you didn't even know you needed. So the universe is requesting your patience. Okay? As you manifest and as you know what you want and as you see the outcome and as you want to build on that and manifest it instantly, it has to get fact-checked by the universe first to make sure it has all the ingredients that's going to be good for you. So that when you manifest this thing, it's good all the way around. Not good for now, and then it falls apart later, right? All of it's going to be good because that's the energy we're in now. Whatever you're creating for yourself, if it's a business, if it's improving your relationships, improving your family dynamic, getting better health, okay? Healing yourself, whatever you're trying to manifest, money, love, okay? Sovereignty. It's going to require patience as the universe facts check it. You know, like when you're uploading a video and it has to go through the checking process and it tells you there could be copyright issues, right? So it does a check, a scan before you can upload. Well, manifesting is the same way. When you really know what you want and you're really putting the effort into getting it, your work is never in vain. Everything you do towards your goal, it helps it to succeed. But it still has to go through a fact check. And sometimes it has a long upload process, right? But it's coming. It's coming. I'm hearing that it's coming. So if this is resonating with you, what you want, it's coming. Just let it finish going through the check. But it's coming. And be patient in that time, right? And just use that time where you might get impatient with what you want. Use that time to just keep preparing yourself for it. Because a lot of us, we want abundance, right? And we know in this life we were meant to be wealthy, rich, lotto rich, better than lotto rich. Some of us, we have that in our gut instinct, like, I am supposed to be rich. You are. And I think you're going to be so wealthy, your head's going to spin. But while you see that future and you're kind of catching up to it and it's catching up to you, use that time to prepare yourself mentally, emotionally for that wealth so that it can be, the experience of having it can be good all the way around. So if you already know when you're wealthy, all the family members you've never seen, they're going to start blowing up your phone. Start healing those relationships. Okay? In whatever way healing looks like for you with those things. Okay? Are you able to conquer and be in control of your vices? Because money puts you in a different state of existence where you can have access to things where if you were broke, you'd never have access to that. So are you mentally and physically prepared, okay, to be mature with your wealth? And knowing that just because all of these things are available to you, it doesn't mean you need to do it. It doesn't mean you need to have it. It doesn't mean you need to even consider it, right? You have to prepare yourself for the wealth you want. And if you feel deep down that you were meant to be super wealthy, then you have a lot of preparation to do. And if you can start doing that now, preparing your mind and your world to receive that money, right? Make space for it so that when it comes in, it's something that is in your best interest, because that's the only thing the universe cares about, is what's in your best interest. And if it's not in your best interest for you to have all that wealth, you're not going to have it until you go through the process of preparing yourself for wealth. So get your ducks in a row and make room for it so that money and that access and that opportunity can come in for you. Okay? All right. What's the next thing? I swear, I think there was a third thing. Okay, we did patience. We did happiness. The family bonding. It's time to repair those units, right? Like, seriously, now we have an idea that we have to kind of be there for family and fix family, but no. Some of us are tasked with actively bringing people together, right? It's kind of like everybody's in their space and they're doing their individual work, but this message is for the people who have the responsibility of bringing the people together, bring the families together, start healing those things that Aunt Sue is still angry at Uncle Joe for what happened 2 years ago at the barbecue. You know what I'm saying? And Pearl is mad at Peggy because she took Grandma's brooch and she wanted it. You know these things, right? That these are these little things. You mad at somebody because they didn't like your apple pie. Or you feel this way about this person because they didn't say you had a nice dress. Wherever these little conflicts are, and some of them are very funny, but it's so interesting that we will be mad at people for things that if we really looked at it, it's like that should just be funny. Come on. Sometimes you just gotta laugh at that. Really examine the things you're angry about, and whichever one is something that you can just laugh at and let it go, just let it go. Just let it go. Some might take a little bit more work, right? And people needing to be in their own heal space before it can really mend. But to the little things that you can let go, just let it go. And make room for your happiness and make room for your wealth. Okay? Money is attracted to joy. It's not attracted to anger and depression and negativity. Joyfulness brings luck, and luck brings abundance. So it's all linked. Your patience, your happiness, your wealth, your family healing, everything is tied together. And in the spirit of family healing, I want to give a big shout out to my Uncle Earl. I love you. And I know you've been healing yourself for many, many, many years. And you probably had it so hard. But I'm proud of you for staying in the belief that you can get better. Because you're healing yourself. I know you are. And I'm proud of you. And I'm supporting you. And I love you. Mwah. So, do that today with somebody you love. Somebody you're trying to love. Okay? Somebody you want to forget. whatever it is, just release it with love, always with love, because that's going to just boomerang right back to you. That's the energy that's here. There's a lot of talk about this second moon, which is an asteroid. And I can tell you, on the date that they said it was here, I felt something change within my body. I felt a very tangible shift, right? And I should say shifting, because it's still occurring. I'm going through a shift here. It feels like the energy is a fast boomerang. So anything you put out is going to swiftly come back to you twice as fast and twice as impactful. The energy of two, boomeranging, coming back twice as hard. So whatever you put out there, in your energy, in your feelings, in your thoughts, bring yourself to a state of meditation where you can be in flow with this. And if you do want something to come back to you twice as hard, let it be something good. Let it be something you're going to want to feel and you're going to want to have as an experience, right? And that should allow you to self-govern. Because if you know you put out something negative out there and it's going to come back to you twice as hard, you don't want your journey to be difficult for no reason. It's going to be already difficult. Don't add to the difficulty, okay? So stay in joy. Love, play, be happy, think positive thoughts, think healing thoughts, have something to be grateful for. Or go for a walk, let nature balance you, all right? Put your feet in the dirt, sit on a picnic blanket, if you don't want to do that, just your feet will still get earth energy through that blanket on the ground. Okay? So be happy. Let the energy flow through you positively. Be in a peaceful state. Take deep breaths, right? When was the last time you took a really deep breath? And so it is. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Keep healing.